Hey babes, I'm Emily from the Portland shop, and we're gonna go over how to accurately take your own measurements if you don't have anyone around to help you. The two things that you'll need for this are a soft measuring tape and a mirror. I always recommend doing this in your undergarments because it will add the least bulk and make sure your measurements are as accurate as possible. Especially when it comes to your bust, make sure you're not wearing a bra with a lot of padding because it will change your measurement quite a bit. To measure the bust, take your measuring tape, pull it up to your shoulder blades in the back, and wrap around at the largest point of your bust. This is where your mirror is going to come in handy. Do a quick 360 and make sure that your measuring tape is lying completely parallel to the floor all the way around. We want to make sure it's not riding up too high or falling too low in the back, but that it's completely even all the way around. Make sure as you're doing this that you're coming across the largest point of your bust and you're not pulling in too tightly, but letting it lay naturally on your skin for the most accurate measurement. To measure the waist, we want to find the smallest point of your torso. If you're not sure where that is, do a little side to side motion, and wherever your skin starts to crease and your body is bending, that's your natural waist. Again, take your measuring tape, wrap around right at that point, making sure you're not pulling too tightly, but letting it lay naturally against your skin. Now for the hips. We want to make sure we're measuring the fullest point of your hips and your bum, which is usually a bit lower than you'd expect. Make sure that your heels are together flat on the floor, and take your measuring tape and wrap it around your body again. Make sure that you're hitting the fullest point of your hips in the front, and do that 360 again to make sure it's hitting the fullest point of your bum in the back and laying completely parallel all the way around. The last two measurements we'll need will be from hollow to hem and waist to hem. It's important that these two measurements are as accurate as possible, so you will need another person around to help you. In this case, I'll be acting as friend, taking measurements for our handy mannequin here. To take the hollow to hem measurement, we're going to be measuring from the base of the neck right where it dips in to the floor. Take your measuring tape, place it right at the base of your neck, and let it fall flat to the floor. Our measuring tape is actually not long enough, but you're going to want to take your measurement right at the floor. The waist to hem measurement will be very similar, but in this case we're using the side of the body in order to take your hips into account. Start your measuring tape at the smallest point of your waist, making sure that it's lying gently across your hips and down to the floor.